tune. It's a banger, fight for this, put to your chest, mango. If I come to your house, shank you. You're wanker, run out the back and a flanker. Dressed in black, call me the panther. This is some one-night banter. Drink 7 up, don't drink Fanta. Too much pee, call me banker. So let it go spar, pamper. I'm the shouting Wilson master. Don't give a fuck about no little pussy, yo. Say so for your blood, banger. If you ring up a phone, answer. You're a waste man, not a gangster. Gangster, 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 gangster,
Are we live yet?
I don't know. I'm just jamming.
We're live. We're live, everybody.
It's your world, Gizzard Stew. I'm just living it, man.
I don't even have chat up because everything's so fuckered.
Do you need the chat?
Fuck, fuck, fuck. There. Now you can demonetize my video right from the start, you bastards. Yeah, if you can find me the chat, that would probably be good.
There you go.
All right,
fired off, homie.
So, howdy.
Can I start saying hi to folks?
Yeah, you can.
What's up, Alban? Alban's hanging out. Kenny B! Kenny B's in the house. Addie Tooney, what's up, Addie? Swifty! Swifty's in the house. Vape Ross Vape. Vape Ross Vape. Vape Ross Vape. James Rivera's in the house. What's up, Buick? Jerry Lawrence. What's up, Jerry? Socrates, that cab driver. What's happening, man? Adam Pilarczyk hanging out. Adam Polizik. I'm supposed to say it wrong on your channel, right?
No, I always say Pilarczyk.
Pilarczyk. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Rufinis. What's up, Rufinis? Hi, Ren.
Pilarczyk.
What's up, Ren?
Some kind
Swagalicious. The Swagalicious one hanging out. Kevin K. Kevin K in the house. Labworks hanging out. What's
Vape
up,
Ross Vape.
Boy, Paul.
Vape Ross Vape.
Vape Ross Vape. Vape Ross Vape. Vape Ross Vape.
Kenny B.
Eric Sutherland's here. What's up, babyface? Chromish hanging out.
Ren is here.
I did see Ren. I said hi to her twice.
That's awesome. I'm saying hi to her once.
Oh, okay. Who else is hanging out? Who
Buick.
else is rocking out there?
Buick.
Yeah, I said hi. I said hi to James.
I see Buick.
Albert Rodriguez. What's up, Albert Rodriguez? The tuniest. Did you see that flame job he did on the drop solo? Ooh, my goodness. That's right.
Labworks is here.
Yeah, Paul. Oi.
Oi.
Oi at him. Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Go ahead and take over, Giz. You got that chat? You ready?
I'm ready. Socrates, did you say hi to him?
Socrates, the cab driver?
Yeah.
Or the zebra?
Oh, Socrates, the cab driver.
That's right.
The original Socrates.
The original Socrates, that's right.
Eric Sutherland is chiming in here.
Babyface.
So anyway, folks, we had a little bit of a problem at 2 minutes till when the show is supposed to start. So that's always lovely. That puts me in a really good mood. But I'm gonna try and just chill and not worry about it. So how was your week, Fresh?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Lots of bicycling. Lots of bicycling in. I've been shooting footage for the Nada. I can't wait to be done so that I can shave. I can shave this. But you know how, well, for those that don't know, when you're doing review videos, you don't want to like come back like, let's go back up top, and all of a sudden you're like all clean, you know, your cheeks all clean shaven when you had a bunch of stubble beforehand. So yeah, it's I can't wait. I can't wait to be done shooting footage for it.
It sounds like it's going to be a good, because you didn't want to like have weird beard transitions in your video.
That's right. That's right. You got to wear the same thing. Like you got to put the t-shirt. You got to put the t-shirt over to the side.
So by the time you get to the end of like a Phil Pizarro video, his stuff that he's wearing is just ripe.
Exactly.
Because he's been putting on the same sweater for a week.
Rin doesn't like me biking and streaming at the same time. Well, the chat can't. The chat doesn't even. The chat pops up like once every 3 minutes or so, Rin, for a second, and I'm able to glance down and see like one thing. So
I think what you should
99% of the time, my eyes are on the road.
I think what you should do is mount your camera so we can see where you're going. That would be more interesting.
I can do that.
So you start out on your bike ride and you say, "Hi, I'm going," and then you tilt the camera down so we have a bicycle view of the road, and then we get to see your ride home. Because all I can see
a lot of the because of where I work, a lot of the stuff like I have to do a lot of the ride that I do before I even start streaming, just so I can get out of areas where the camera probably shouldn't be.
Get out of the areas where the camera is not supposed to be, and then when you get to the part of the ride where you can share it with us, let us see your ride home instead of just your head and the clouds
and the trees and cars.
It's pretty much your head.
The trees and cars.
What I've seen of it anyway. Flying cars, the cars,
sure,
the cars in the sky.
Yeah. Well, it's the cars coming up alongside me, and the trees because it's pretty. It's pretty where I live.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how pretty the ride's going to be that I'm doing tomorrow, but we'll see.
I just got back from a bike ride myself. It was fun. I probably shouldn't have gone as late as I did. Maybe I wouldn't have had the nightmare of getting the show set up at the last second. But I had to get out there and do it short ride for my own mental health.
I usually set the show up at least 2 hours prior.
Oh, I had everything set up as far as that goes, but when you hop in here and suddenly things that have always worked for weeks and weeks and weeks are displaced and you don't know why, then that creates a little bit of a tension.
That's right.
Which is what happened today.
Windows updates, Gizzard Stew. That's all I'll say. Windows updates.
I don't know what did it, but
I say it's Windows updates.
It's not. I was in panic mode. You saw me. You're like, calm down.
Yeah, take it easy, man. People understand if we're a little late.
Take it easy. If we're 9 minutes late, it's okay. All right. Well, what I want to talk about. Oh, right before I came on the show, I got a call from the Vaping Bogan.
Yeah.
That I recognized his voice right away. He was calling on LiFE's phone.
Yeah.
And so that was pretty cool.
Boy, cunt.
Yeah, he's like, so Ray, I'm sure, put him up to it, but I thought that was really weird. It was like, I was so shocked when I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I'm like, did you get your Spork? And he said, no, Ray forgot it. And I go, oh, that's all right. At least, thanks for calling, you know?
Yeah. Someone your dick off.
So that was pretty awesome.
Fucking genius.
Just like that.
It was fucking genius.
And stuff her up your butt.
Yeah, that too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Vaping Bogan, thank you.
So I was pretty excited to get a phone call, and then, I didn't keep him on the phone very long. I'm like, I got to do a live show in about 15 minutes. But I was that was the highlight of my day, I think, so far. I was like pretty excited to get a phone call from the Bogan. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Oh, yeah. So that was something exciting that happened that I was happy about. What else? We got something special tonight that I'm excited about too. We got something super special. So we'll get into that. I figure we can cover the advocacy stuff and the crap from the FDA maybe on your show later. So we won't go into that mess.
Oh, I had some fun reading that this afternoon.
I know, right?
It was slow. It was slow at work, and I'm like, you double talking sons of bitches.
So we'll save that for your show, the second half of your show or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
We do got Scat. Scat's coming.
Scotty, the black cat.
Black Cat Whiteface going to be hanging out with us for the next show.
El Gato Noir.
That's right.
El Gato Noir. So, is anybody excited they want to find out what we got going on tonight? Wonder if anybody's pumped up. They will be. in a few seconds.
Yeah, they are. They're gonna be. They're not gonna know.
Pumped up.
They're not gonna know what hit them here in a sec. Gizzards do.
Hell no. So,
Bob Backlund wants a wrench. Gizzards do.
Bab Backlund?
Bab would like a wrench.
Backlund sausages. Oh, I don't know. Can he behave himself?
Bob?
Yeah.
Bob's one of the more well-behaved folks.
Okay, then. If you vouch for him, I'll give him one.
There we go.
If I can find
there he is.
If I can find his name, I can't find his name.
He's back up a little bit. Or he can type hi.
Yeah, you have to type in there again because I can't find you. All right, so.
What's up, JFM?
Drum roll.
Everybody, yeah.
Come on, Bob, put your name in there, damn it. Can't seem to find his name anywhere. Can't find it, Bob.
He'll type something here in a minute. Once there he is, right there. He said, "Hey, Big Cross Vape and Kenny B down at the bottom."
All right, you've been
You're
reached.
on live chat. Are you on live chat or top chat?
Oh, I'm probably on top chat too.
Mm-hmm.
I've got all kinds of problems tonight. I'm not really here. All right, so I don't know. I think an exciting way to tell you what's going on is I have been working on something, partnering up with somebody on a little project, and that would be an e-liquid. So, been partnering up with the Vaping Swag. Been working on this thing for about 1.5 years. Gone through a lot of iterations on it. And what it is called is Gizzard Brew CUSTARD.
With 2 Z's.
Hell yeah, CUSTARD.
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 Emphasis on turd.
Tard, not turd.
Turd.
CUSTARD.
Like poop.
No. Be nice, Fresh.
I'm pretty sure it's poop.
You be nice, Fresh, or I'll take away your wrench.
I don't even.
I'm even look. I'm wearing a Fresh 03 shirt. He's already dogging on my e-liquid.
Lemons are my favorite. Vape.
Hell yeah. So, and then we have a special guest tonight.
We do.
We do.
Well, Timmers is looking for a hug, so Timmers, get in here, get a hug.
Hey, there's a hug from Timmers.
Big ol' hug for the Timmers.
So we're gonna talk about this stuff. This Gizzard Brew e-liquid, and I'm gonna bring in my accomplice. Is coming in.
Yes.
Focus. Will it focus? Oh, there it is. Okay, so anytime you want to come in, you can come in. And there he is, Swaggy Shane.
Hello. The Swagalicious one.
Hello. Long time no see.
By long time no see, do you mean earlier today? Because we're stupid.
Yeah, like 2 minutes ago.
Long time no see on.
Oh, on a show, yeah.
On the interwebs.
It's been a little while.
It has. So what we got going on is it's a vanilla custard, folks, and it's a complex vanilla custard that is tasty from morning till night.
Ooh.
Yum. Complex. How complex is it, would you say? Fairly complex.
Well, very complex. For those of you who don't know, Gizzard stew is a very fickle vapor. There were the first iteration that I avoided custards just simply because we've discussed this. So many custards are just so heavy, and that eggy note to it is just so overwhelming, and it was never a satisfying vape for me because it was so heavy, and and so many of them were just cloyingly sweet. And so I started at something totally at the other end of the spectrum, a light, crisp, kind of refreshing sort of thing. A little too light and crisp for Gizzard. And then we just went through and started refining and finally came up with this end product that I think is, it's not your typical custard. It's very vanilla forward.
Yeah, it's vanilla forward for sure.
You're gonna vape it and you're gonna know that it's vanilla. So.
Yes, you are.
But it was literally 18 months about, Gizzard Stew.
Being picky fucker that I am.
Sitting over and judging me with the little blinks. So.
It's not quite there. Well,
not quite swag.
The other thing is, I mean, we have such stiff competition from this and hazy custard from Adore, another one of my favorites. So, I wasn't gonna put my name on something unless I really, really loved it, and so it took a while. But I think we have a fabulous product to offer you.
Yeah, it's like I was telling you guys last night, it's the first custard that I've actually enjoyed vaping. So,
how heavy are the custard notes? Like, how heavy is your egg? How heavy is your cream? How heavy is your butter? Scale of 1 to 10. Scale of 1 to 10.
The custard note, like the egg notes, are not very noticeable at all.
Okay.
It's got a body to it, but that comes from the butter.
Yeah.
So it's more butter forward than eggy.
Right, and it doesn't have that creme brulee like burnt taste to it at all. We didn't go for the super caramelized notes in it.
It's got a nice body to it, and it's got a nice mouthfeel to it. You get the cream is the biggest custard note from it. So you're going to be at like a 10 on the cream. So
correct. It's got a heavy dairy note, and it's yummy.
Gizzard, where's our sweetness on this liquid? Where would you say 1 through 10?
There, of course, anybody that knows me, we had to make this without added sucralose.
Yes.
And as sweetener, there's none of that funky aftertaste at all because there's none of that in there.
Yep.
There's not even stevia in it either. So
no.
It's all
good.
So any of the sweetener come from the flavorings itself.
And with it being very vanilla heavy, you do have an inherent sweetness to it. So
I'm liking what I'm hearing so far. I'm picking apart your recipe without even having vaped at Gizzard Stew. Like my mind's already running on all the flavors that I would have pushed on you.
Well, and that was the other thing that we've been working on this so long, and we were planning on maybe like rolling out and sending a bunch out to different people, and this just seemed to me like we've waited long enough, and we made a decision earlier this week just to go for it. Because we love it, and we will still be sending some out for review and so forth like that, but we just didn't want to wait anymore. I was excited to get it out there. We put so much time into it.
Well, one of the things too, this will probably get your gears going too fresh, is it's about a 5-week steep. So 5 weeks is when it is like at its perfection. So
okay.
And like today actually is exactly 5 weeks. So
I'm like,
it's actually good.
Doing the math in my head. I've got a couple ideas on what to expect already.
It's actually really good in about a week, but it does come into its own at 4 to 5 weeks. So what we were planning on doing is always not bottling it until it's got that 5-week steep on it.
Probably a good call.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, you know, with Swaglicious doing the ready mixes too. Those
aren't going to be available as of right now.
Okay.
So
Cool.
those are going to be
not in the custard anyway.
Right. It's coming. We just gotta, you know, roll out all the other stuff, and then the concentrates will be. I just want to make sure everybody can taste it and stuff like that too. So, add what it should taste like, what it was designed for you to have as a vaping experience.
Excellent. I like the sound of it already. Coming soon on my channel, everybody. Me picking apart gizzard stews, custard
Fucking genius.
with a fine tooth comb.
Hell yeah.
Another thing too, there's been a little bit of confusion. So VSO flavors is a thing. It used to be VSO.store. I'm not quite sure, but if I explained it, but it was a bait and switch from GoDaddy. So when I got VSO.store, get this special introductory price of only $4.99 for the first year, $79.99 every year thereafter. So I was like, no, thank you. So
it came up for renewal on that.
Yeah, now it's vsoflavors.com. For any of you that are confused, that's where the confusion kind of happened. Another thing is that ready mixes are something, actually Berry Hot was one of the ones who inspired me to do this. She was having some troubles as far as mixing and the way that she was mixing and so forth. What she was doing is she was using pre-neck VG. So I would have to tell her, mix this much with that much, and this gives you this much. So what I designed is the ready mixes. And what that is you have a 100 milliliter bottle. And inside of that 100 milliliter bottle, you have enough to make, if you pour your pre-neck VG inside of it and just fill it up, it makes you 100 milliliters. So I pre-measure it out. You just fill it up with pre-neck VG, and that's what the ready mix is. So
You should have some words with Liquid Barn.
oh, did they do something like that too?
Yeah. But the originator of the 100 mil fill was vaping a swag. So
That's right.
I like that 100 mil fill. Yeah, there we go. But Berry Hot was the one that was behind that. Just to, you know, because there's people that kind of struggle sometimes too, and it's kind of nice to be able to, you know, start out somewhere, you know. But there are also the standalones too, on VSO, and that is, you know, those are the ones that I do the concentrates for. So primarily just the fruits right now.
Yeah.
So
standalone flavorings that you can mix with.
Still to this day, the absolute best blueberry concentrate on the market. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah.
thank you.
Like no one's even come close to it.
It's made from real blueberries. That's why.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
I'm thinking of doing the VSO coffee, but it's I have to figure out the logistics of it because it's very difficult.
Right.
It takes a lot of coffee, number one, to make the amount of coffee that I make, plus putting it inside of my other recipes. Yeah. It runs kind of thin. So if I do, it'll be a very limited run, but I'm looking at getting coffee out soon. So
yeah, that mocha that you make up is just so good.
Well,
I look forward to the holiday season. So when we can get that peppermint mocha.
Yeah, there's actually a little bit of a soft launch right now. We're gonna talk more about it
Tuesday,
early next
probably,
week.
Yeah.
But there's a if any of you've had you guys all know that I worked at Starbucks. So one of my favorite drinks from Starbucks was a caramel macchiato. So I mean, it took me a long time to perfect this, but I call it Golden Joe, and basically it's a caramel macchiato from Starbucks with that nice, rich, decadent, gooey caramel on the top of it.
Yeah.
So you know, steamed milk, vanilla, nice shot of VSO espresso, and then that caramel sauce on top, and it's damn tasty.
Oh.
So you'll hear more about that coming on Tuesday, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my turn for fog?
It's mine.
Oh, it's yours.
Yeah.
Son of a gun, Gizzard stew.
Yeah. So we're gonna tell you about how you can get some Gizzard Brew custard.
Custard.
Custard. And we're going to tell you about our rollout specials as well. So the first thing that we're offering, I think, is kind of cool because, of course, it's vaping swag. Mm-hmm. And that is, we have a special shirt available. And you won't be able to see it fresh, but I'm putting it full screen. So this shirt has Vaping Saves Lives, no butts about it on the front, and Get Off Your Butts and Vape on the back. And that's live on the website right now. And for the next week or so, a limited time, if you order this shirt, you will receive a Spork, and you will also receive a 60 ml of CUSTARD with your shirt order. So that's an awesome thing we got going on. And the second thing is if you're not interested in picking up the shirt, what we're going to be doing is anybody that orders a bottle of custard, we are going to be doubling your order. So if you get a 30 ml, you will get a second 30 ml, or we'll just double it to a 60 ml. And if you order 60 ml, we'll send you two 60 mls or 120. So, and that's for limited time as well. About a week we're going to run that. So nice. That's for people that want to step out and try this new liquid. I think that's a pretty damn good deal. The other thing that we're going to allow you to do is, if you do decide to pick up a bottle of the custard, and you don't want to double the order on the custard, you can pick your second flavor from the plethora of Swag's other flavors that he has. So if you want your second 60 ml to be something else, we can do that as well, right, Swag?
Yes, that is correct.
So it's an opportunity. It's basically a buy one, get one. And if you want 2 bottles of custard, you can do that. Or if you want to try one of the other flavors from Swag's website, just make a note in your comments. Is that the best way for them to do it? Is just to go ahead and go through the website, purchase the liquid, and then leave a note as to what you want for your
there's an area where you can say, leave a comment.
A comment area. Just leave a comment in there as to if you want a second bottle of custard, or you want a second, bottle of one of the other offerings, maybe some meter melons or whatever you want.
Yeah, there's let's see, there's Swaggy Cinnamon, which is basically a Cinnabon with the really dense cream cheese frosting on it. There's the Golden Joe, which I told you about before, the caramel macchiato, and the Maui Mash, which is the 3 new ones that are currently out. Didn't really do a substantial amount of marketing on them. We were really focused on doing the Gizzard Brew, and I wanted Giz to have the spotlight for it, so I just did kind of like a soft rollout. So they're available if you want to take a look at them, try them, whatever. Get them all in one fell swoop.
Yeah, the Golden Joe is banging too. I can attest to that. So if I was purchasing, I'd probably purchase that as my second bottle maybe. It's really good. Just a heads up. So
others, the other stuff will be going out. Like Fresh, you'll be getting your little package and stuff too. Like I said, we were just it was so tentative, and then all of a sudden we're like, hey, let's just go ahead and do this thing on Friday. So everything was ready, and that's what ended up happening. So
we have the T-shirt deal. If you buy the T-shirt, then you get 60 ml with it, and that's that awesome vaping saves lives, no butts about it on the front, and then it says get off your butts and vape on the across the back shoulder. I'd also like to point out that we've expanded the SPORKLyFE merch over on Vaping Swag to include some other things that you may or may not have seen before. Of course, we've got the beanie. We've got Spork shirt. We've added a new long sleeve hoodie with a zipper, and that one's pretty cool.
Just like Precious there.
The traditional SPORKLyFE tee, and there's also a pullover hoodie on there as well. So you guys can check those out if you're interested in any of that good stuff.
Everything is now SPORKLyFE branded.
That's right. So, and the easiest way to find the e-liquid and the merch over there is just to go to vapingswag.com/SPORKLyFE with a Y.
Or you can find the link in the chat.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, you put the link in. Good job.
That is in the Freaky Fresh Friends section. Freaky Fresh.
You will find it. So anyway, I'm pretty stoked about this. I can't wait to get some out in your hands fresh so that you can try it coming up this week.
Heck yeah. I'm excited.
TJ actually got it ahead of you. That sneaky little guy. So we might be able to talk about it on his show on Wednesday.
Daggum golf tee.
He had actually placed an order, and I was like, hey, can you keep a secret?
Yeah. Oh, the other thing I was going to mention is about shipping is Swag offers first-class shipping as an option to save you money. And he has priority shipping if you want it quicker.
Yep.
So.
Also, all shirts are made to order. I don't like have a whole rack of like Gizzard stew shirts. So everything is made to order. So sometimes if you, especially on the bigger sizes, I usually have to special order them. So it does take a little bit of time if I have to order it.
Yeah, if you need a 5X shirt, you might wait a while for it. The other stuff should be pretty much on hand in sizes small through extra large, and then there's also anything 2X and up. I think it's $3 upcharge.
Yeah,
and if
your standard thing.
Yeah, if you need
they ostracize us big guys. So
right, if you need a 5X shirt, it's $5 more than the standard rate. Because those shirts are a lot more expensive to purchase.
Yes, most big guys are used to that kind of thing. So,
and us little guys too.
Well, I don't understand how you can go from a small to an extra large, and there's no difference in price. But you go from an extra large to a 2 extra large, and all of a sudden, oh, stick it to the big man.
Yeah. So hopefully, I'd like to see some people get in on the special T-shirt deal. I think that's a screaming deal. Yeah. I also really like that T-shirt.
Yeah, one of the nice things about it too. I don't know how many of you guys have any kind of vaping swag shirts, but like especially the vaping saved my life shirt that we had going around. It really starts conversations that you normally wouldn't have with another person. a lot of times people look down their nose at you when you're sitting there blowing a cloud, but if they read your shirt and they see something and they, you know, it can really spark a conversation that you otherwise wouldn't be able to have. And that's one of the really great things about, you know, being a walking billboard, and you're actually doing advocacy and not even really trying. As long as you can start that conversation and, you know, educate one person, that's, you know, the biggest battle that we have is just the education of people.
Exactly.
Especially these at this time, you know, like all the propaganda that's going around. It's nice to be able to at least try and converse with someone
in a positive light.
Exactly.
For a change. Yeah, I think the majority of my wardrobe is vaping swag. So
I know, right? Me too. At least my YouTube wardrobe.
Yeah.
No, that's what I wear out all the time.
Yeah. The other thing I was going to say about this custard is that it vapes well at low temperatures or high temperatures.
Yes, you get different nuances, you know, as you would expect, vaping something lower wattage versus higher wattage.
I've been enjoying it in like a single battery squonk mod with, it's got just a real reasonable build, like a 0.2 build in it. It's very nice. Very good in there. Then I have it even in here, and I have some crazy Ned Divine Alien coils in there with 21700 battery, and you get a lot of flavor off of that too.
Josh Rhodes, they fit typically, so if you wear an extra large, it's an extra large. I use a 50-50 blend. It's not 100% cotton, so it won't shrink. So if you wear an extra large, order an extra large, etc.
Wash your shirts inside out.
Yeah, I was just going to say
Yes.
that. You go over the washing instructions. All of these shirts, you turn it inside out and don't over dry them, like don't cook them.
Preferably don't put them in a dryer. Never put a t-shirt in a dryer.
Well, I dry mine on like a light setting for about 10 minutes to just to get all the wrinkles out of it. It kind of wrinkle releases it, and then I'll put it on a hanger to dry. Because if they come out of the washer, you know, it's been through the wringer and it's in a knot. They don't dry very nicely, but I'll usually throw it in the dryer for 10 minutes just to fluff it up and then line dry it.
A lot of people just like toss stuff in the dryer, like with screen printing, and what I do is heat press vinyl. When you get that really hot, it makes it malleable. And when you make it malleable and then it cools, you know, expansion and contraction causes cracks. So that's what will ultimately deteriorate the life of your t-shirt. So if you wash it inside out and do the least amount of drying in the dryer as you can, it will help with the longevity of any t-shirt, be it you buy it from me or Walmart or wherever.
But I'm really excited about the Gizzard Brew.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
See, can someone screen capture that and send it to me? Thank you.
Hell yeah!
I got more fuel for Gizzard thumbnails.
My opinion on it is that it is
fucking magnificent.
So hopefully everybody gets to try it. Stoked about it. Order some. Get on it.
I'm excited because you've been asking me about custards.
I've been working on them. I've been working on them personally for a long time. I've been vaping them for a long time. Custards are my deal. Like I've tried hundreds of custards. I have a couple, like I was telling you, that I really love. I love Dis One, and I love Hazy Custard from Adore E-Liquid. And now this partnership with Vaping Swag, I'm excited about it. excited enough to put my own name on the bottle. So,
How many? There's a question. How many messages in the middle of the night did you get, Swag, about this custard?
Well, I'm a night owl, so
Yeah.
I got a Zoom request. Answer me, answer me.
Are you there?
We've been up till 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes working on this. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
She's Spork wife's down. We've got a chance.
My wife's getting.
Mrs. Stu wakes up and she's like, Gizzard, what are you doing?
She's like, holy shit, have you not been to bed yet?
How are you supposed to get my honeydew list done? You sitting there dragging ass all day, Gizzard stew, just like that, just like that. I can imagine the conversations.
I may or may not have been the reason he was in YouTube jail a few times.
Oh, I'm sure a few times. I'm sure a few times it was your fault. So that was the big news. That's the big news of the day. Yep.
Fucking genius.
What else is going on in the world, Gizzard stew?
I'm psyched. Hopefully we can mention this on your show next hour too.
Oh yeah.
Get a few more people checking it out. And,
actually, let me grab the link.
That's pretty much what I've been doing since Wednesday, is just planning for this rollout and trying to get stuff together, figuring out what we wanted to do as far as promotional, what would people would enjoy. Vaporous Vape, you can order it right now. You can order right now. Isn't that right, Steiny?
Yes. Nobody is going to know who that is.
I know, that's okay though.
Before I was Swaggy Shane, my nickname in high school was Steiny, so that's what he's alluding to.
Yeah, Big Steiny. All right, so we have one more thing to announce, and that is that on this show tonight we are announcing a giveaway.
Oh.
And
I'll be in the comments.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you comment. You're gonna have to go back after the video's over because I want to let as many people in on it as possible. We're not doing it in chat. Darn. But you come back to the comments under the video, and I need you to type in, I want to try Gizzard Brew, and put that in there, and then we'll do the drawing on Tuesday on the FOGLyFE show, Project Fog. We'll do it on Project Fog, which I'm going to be hosting at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. And what you will win is you're going to win a VSL Vaping Saves Lives promo pack. So that will be that oh no, did I do it?
What'd you do?
Oh, there, now it's back. I actually did something. Okay, so that's what we're giving away. We're giving away a 60 ml bottle of Gizzard Brew custard and the fantastic t-shirt in the size that you require. The only thing that you'll have to pay for is probably $5 shipping to keep us compliant with the FDA and all that good happy shit.
That's right.
So
they're coming for everybody.
If you're interested in trying the e-liquid and you want one of these killer.
Actually, what I will do is I'll give a gift code out that will cover the cost.
Okay.
So it'll be we'll just give a $25 gift code out.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
So
we'll do it that way. Anyway, if you're interested in that, make that comment. make it in the comment section under this video, and then we'll choose that winner on Project Fog Show on Tuesday.
I want to try Gizzard Brew.
I want to try Gizzard's Brew.
Exactly like that, everybody.
Yeah.
If you can somehow type with inflection, perfect.
Hell yeah, Swifty's on it. So that was it. I mean, we can probably end this early so we can get set up for Fresh's show coming up in a half an hour or so. I know this was kind of infomercial-ish, but what the hell? That's the breaks. that's I don't know. That's just what it is. What it is.
I mean, I did it for like 3 weeks when Eddie's yogurt came out. So,
but if you got it, flaunt it. So
exactly, Gizzard. Flaunt your things. Flaunt
them. Thank you to whoever just subscribed.
It was Vape giving you your complimentary $2 tip.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Vape.
Yeah, Vape. He's all over that T-shirt thing. He's gonna get one. Hell yeah, that's a good deal. So I don't know.
I don't know.
I gotta find my settings. I don't even know how to. I'm not even set up to get out of here yet. Kind of discombobulated with what happened before the feed tonight, but we'll figure it out. I think what I want to do is thank everybody. First of all, thank you, Fresh, for being my co-host tonight.
I don't think I was much use tonight, but
I think you were. You were a hell of a lot of use at the start of the show when I was having panic attack. You're like, just calm down, it'll be okay.
I'm like that all the time anyway.
I want to thank Swaggy Shane for putting up with me for the last couple of years, and for working on this project with me so hard. And just in general, thank you for all you do and have done in the past for the vaping community.
Yeah, thank you for everything that you do for us, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy to. We're all in the same fight together, so.
That's right.
I don't think it gets said enough, though. I don't think people appreciate everything that you do for us. So, everybody out there, let's go ahead and get some X1s going. We haven't had some X1s. X1s for thank you, and we love you, Shane.
That's right. And you can show your support by going over to Vaping Swag and picking up some tasty e-liquid or some Gizzard Brew. That's vapingswag.com/SporkLyFE.
Al Ben's got fast internet.
That's awesome. All right, so I think what I want to do is...
there they are.
I think I just want to maybe vape our way out of here to some music. Okay. I think that's what we're going to do.
So basically what you're saying is you're turning music on until you find the off button?
Correct. Or until the song ends.
Magnificent.
Chapter up your butt.
Way up there.
Holy shit. Fucking magnificent.
We're still here.
What?
Yeah.
I shared the link everywhere.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Join us over there in half an hour for Fresh's show. Love you.